you've heard of the sandwich generation, right? You have people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s who are taking care of their parents and their children at the same time. They're working on getting their own kids off to college while managing their parent who's now ended up in the hospital. Now what do we do? And they're brilliant people, and they're professionals, and they do amazing things. But this is a world that they may not know or understand. And when they do, that's rare if they work in this somehow. And even then it can be a challenge because it's personal now, right? But all of a sudden you have someone who's being thrown into a situation that they may not be quite ready for or know how to navigate. So it's about putting a team around them to empower them to be able to make the right decision, bringing in other healthcare providers that are different outside of rehab.
And one thing that I really am finding that's uplifting is that there is a response. There are providers like yourself. You mentioned concierge doctors as well, concierge practices. And I have been waiting for this to happen. It's taken years, but people like yourself, people like the concierge, like we just mentioned, that are out there that I'm doing this for myself.
Right.
But that there are these providers that we can actually plug into. Yeah, it's an added cost here or there. But now you know that you can find people that will, like you're doing, you show up at the door. And you have that tender loving care. You have the bedside manner. You have the time. That there is now more and more of that happening.
Yep.
Who only businesses that only take cash, but they also will give you the time that you need. I have a doctor that I can text.
Yep.
Dr. Stacy Benson. My daughters are on the same plan, and they have female issues. I'm so happy to know that we can text, we can message, and we'll get a response within a few hours, if not almost right away. Middle of the night sometimes. It makes me happy to know that this is possible, and what I'm hearing you say is that there are others like that, like yourself, that can help in basically assembling a team, the Avengers of healthcare to help your parents,
right?
Our parents, right?
Right. It's just about finding the right specialist, and there's how many trips to the urgent care, the ER, can be prevented by having just the right access to the right healthcare provider, a different model can make all the difference in the world, and it can make so much more sense from every angle. And again, all we're doing is providing different options for people based on what their needs are. And that's really all that matters.